Hey everybody, Jonathan Mayer here, and I'm back with another Pro Wrestling Crate unboxing, and this is for the month of August 2022. As referenced, today is Saturday, August 20th, our rare Saturday unboxing. It seems like these usually come during the week. This also marks 2 complete years now that I've been doing these unboxings. So you can go back and watch some 24 videos of these unboxings, and then also I've got 4 of the All Elite Crate unboxings because we're going to be starting another year on that, coming October. So obviously I've gotten a lot of shirts and a lot of fun accessories and things during that time out of these crates, which maybe some of you have seen all of those, but I've also gained a lot of friends. I started off, I didn't have a YouTube channel, and now I've got 450 subscribers, which I know is modest, but it makes me happy, and I've met a lot of good people. So let's go ahead and kind of go through and see what we're going to get out of this crate, and then I know that's what you're here for, so we're going to crack it open. If you've watched my videos before, thank you. If this is the first one you've ever watched, I really appreciate it. I'd love if you subscribe to my channel, if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching it on Instagram, maybe go over to YouTube and throw a subscribe or like on there. So these crates every month, we've got a similar format, but it's a mystery subscription box, so we don't know exactly what we're gonna get. You do know every month you're gonna get 2 t-shirts. This is provided by Pro Wrestling Tees. They're the industry leader when it comes to wrestling t-shirts. Really the industry leader in wrestling anything outside of the actual in-the-ring product. But we're gonna get 2 t-shirts. You're gonna get a micro brawler, a lapel pin, and then a few other accessories as well. Oh, you're also gonna get a signed 8x10. You're always gonna get that. And with that micro brawler and lapel pin, every month there is a chase version, meaning that the colors are a little bit different with it. It has a sticker that says chase, less of a made, and it's more sought after. If you get that chase micro brawler, you'll probably have some people hitting you up that are wanting to trade you for it, because there's some completists out there that have all of these. I've got a lot, as you can see up here, but I don't have all of them. I don't know. I have more than half of them, but I don't have all of them. This month, these are the wrestlers that are going to make up those items. So they tell us that ahead of time to kind of give you a heads up, see if you maybe want to buy the crate or not. So we're going to get something from Owen Hart, FTR, Adam Cole, baby, King Harley Race, The Godfather, British Bulldog, and Lance Archer. Now, I've mentioned a couple times before that it seems like most of the times, I haven't gone back and kind of plotted this out, but it seems like most of the time those 2 first people they list end up being the shirts. So let's see if that proves true here, if we have an Owen Hart and an FTR shirt. If we do, that would be awesome with me. And then there's also been a hint thrown out as far as that micro brawler. So when we get to that, maybe I'll discuss that. So let's go ahead and crack the tape here. Get it. And open this thing up. All right, first thing that we have is that card, which is going to tell us next month. And then it does also go over what we receive in this one. We try not to look at that. We don't want to be spoiled. But right now, we're going to find out what we've got. So the first thing I see is a black t-shirt. I see 2 black shirts, very common with wrestling. This is that Toltex brand they've been using lately, which I really like. I've let them know that I like those shirts. So I think it did prove true, the shirts, as far as who we've got here. First off, we've got FTR. 7-star FTR. The Living Legends. So that's a real cool shirt. One of those that's not a real obvious wrestling shirt. Somebody might think that's a band shirt or something. That's cool. Next up, and I'm excited to unfold this one. I see a lot of stuff in this crate here. I just got a look at it. It looks like some awesome stuff. But that is cool. So it is an Owen Hart shirt. I mean, obviously I knew it was Owen Hart based on what we're getting. The likeness on the shirt there, I don't know. I'll be interested to see what people think of that. I don't know if it has the greatest Owen Hart likeness or not, but that is cool. Owen Hart. It's kind of a caricature type drawing, so it's not going to be, exactly photorealistic, as they say. All right, those are our two shirts, two solid shirts. Next thing I'm going to grab, we have a pair of socks here. And this is going to be our item that comes from the Godfather. We have some Godfather Super Kicks socks. You can see the Godfather on the front there. He's got a little cigar in his mouth. And you can kind of see, that's probably an orange vest and maybe some green pants. So that's fun. I mean, that likeness of him on the front there looks a lot like him. So that's really cool. Pair of Super Kick socks. I did notice with the Eddie Guerrero ones that we got recently, seemed like maybe they were a little bit thicker than they originally were. Maybe that's just in my head, but that's cool. Next up, we're going to grab our lapel pin. As I usually like to look at, we've got two backers on it there, so it's a substantial pin. And it's not the Chase version. I don't think I got the Chase Brawler either, because I see it in there. I've never got a Chase pin. It is the British Bulldog. So that's cool. Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Next, I see this Brawler. I've seen it now for a minute or so. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. This is amazing. I mean, I would say this is going to be considered the best micro brawler that's ever been made by some, for sure. It is King Harley Race. I mean, the deco hits that you have on there, that crown, the cape, that is awesome. Now you see that it says All-Star Edition up top. There was another company that put out kind of bootleg crates, and they had their version of micro brawlers. They called them pint-size All-Stars. So Ryan Barkin at Pro Wrestling Tees is able to redeem some of these guys, give them a better version. I mean, this blows that other one out of the water. That's amazing. We're going to circle back around on that. But that's the best micro brawler I've gotten in the 2 years of doing these crates. I mean, hands down. That's awesome. Next up, we have a comic book. We get these often. Adam Cole is in this one as a Tales from the Road. I've never actually gone through and read any of these. I should. But some of you know, because we're in the same Facebook groups, I've actually hung some of these on the wall behind some of my loose figures on one of these other walls. I've got this wall full. These other walls got some things on them too. But I'm just using these kind of as art pieces, which is, I like it, and that's what matters. So last but not least here in this crate, we have our 8x10, our autograph 8x10. I always say if you think about that list and kind of go over it, maybe you can figure out who's in here. Some people don't like to do that. I do kind of remember that list, and I think the last person that was on that list has not shown up yet, so will probably be our autograph. Let's see what we have. I'm thinking it might be the Murder Hawk Monster, and yes, it is. Lance Archer. I think he's currently over in Japan, working some shows over there with New Japan. So we're going to circle back around here and go over these again. I'm going to crack open that micro brawler so we can all see it. So Lance Archer, 8x10, that's cool. AEW talent. We have our comic book, Tales from the Road, which features Adam Cole. It says official headlocked seal of quality. It kind of looks like a video game thing there, which makes sense for Adam Cole. He's a big video game guy. We have our Godfather socks with a cigar of questionable contents there in his mouth. That's awesome. We have our British Bulldog pin, lapel pin. I've got some boards back here somewhere. I don't think you can actually see those in the background, but I display all these lapel pins. And then next, let's look at this micro brawler of King Harley Race, the pride of Eldon, Missouri. We're going to open that up. Most of you have probably seen this before. You just barely pull this tab back here, and then this card just slides right out. So you can basically take this out of the package and then put it back in to make it look, mint on card again. Here is our micro brawler. Shout out to the Lord himself, David Stankin, on this. He probably designed it. That is an amazing design. The back of it has, you know, the little dots there, like this, like the corners of it have. So, I mean, that is an amazing micro brawler right there. Let me just set her up there. That is so cool. All right, and then we've got our 2 shirts left. We have our Owen Hart shirt, which again I like. I said maybe. Now, someone did give me some feedback that I'm always positive with all these things. So maybe give my real feedback. Well, it's all real feedback, but I did say possibly that Owen Hart liked this on the face. I wasn't too sure about that, but it's kind of a caricature. So there you go, Ryan Barkin. I said something that wasn't 100% positive, but I still love this stuff. And then our last thing we have is the Living Legends 7-star FTR. So another fun crate. I mean, as you saw there, you saw my reaction. I love that micro brawler. These shirts are cool. You know, I had the critique about the Owen Hart one, but it's still a cool shirt. I will wear it. Let's take a look at what this card says. You know, it names all these things. So I kind of just go over that, and then we'll go over next month, and then I'll get you out of here, and you go watch. Pro Wrestling Tees has an official unboxing from on their YouTube. Check that out. You'll see the chase versions of this. Chris Castro does those. Dave Canning usually does some. And Dave C. The Voice. And then just search, you know, Pro Wrestling Crate. Maybe that's how you found me. And there's other people who do these same type of videos. I mean, hopefully you love mine, but it's always good to get other people's opinions as well. So here on our rundown, we have our shirts. Living Legends is the FTR shirt. King of Hearts is that Owen Hart shirt. The King Harley Race Micro Brawler. There are 250 chase versions of that. Be interesting to see what that chase version looks like. Right after I film this, I'm going to go check out Pro Wrestling Tees video so I can see it. We have our Adam Cole Headlock comic, the Lance Archer autographed 8x10, the British Bulldog Lapel Pin. There's 100 chase variants of that. The Godfather Super Kicks socks. Then you always get a code for 10% off your next order if you'd like. And we do always have a charity. I've been bad on mentioning those, but this charity is the Irina and Kevin McCarthy shooting victims in Highland Park. So, you know, we all heard about that. I think that was on July 4th. So some money will be going towards them. Let's take a look and see who we're expecting next month. We have, and like I said, these first 2 people quite possibly are the shirts. We have Kenny Omega, who just made his big return. Ric Flair, who's been in the news a lot with his last match. We'll see if that was really his last match. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling. Britt Baker, DMD. Candice LeRae, the wife of Johnny Gargano. Tyler Breeze. And Greg the Hammer Valentine. So that ought to be another fun one. Throw a like and subscribe on my channel and check out this beautiful micro brawler. Peace.